What made you want to go with Modern Athlete when you started on one-on-one training, 90 Unchained?
Yeah, so I had been on Warfighter for a little while, and I've always had an interest in programming and specifically programming for myself. So I liked the what Warfighter was bringing to my training, and just kind of wanted to refine it a little bit with one-on-one coaching to my specific goals. And I saw the Modern Athlete advertising on social and looked into it and talked to Woody. It sounded like a good program, so I decided to invest in it. And additionally, probably one of my biggest struggles has always been on the nutrition side. So the fact that it combined both of them at the same time, I like the idea of being able to f combine both and see how one affects the other and fine-tuning those as well.
Yeah. And so how would you say having access to a coach weekly and then obviously we text throughout the week, how has that helped you understand program design much better?
I think it's a lot, at least for me, it's a lot easier to understand something when I can ask the questions, learn about it, and then put it into practice, and then follow up with some refining questions. So for us, you've done all the programming, and we've had these looms every week, but being able to text during the week, how, for a good example is the cleans. When we first started doing cleans, we were texting during the week and talking about form and then how that can be programmed into a plan. I For me helps me learn it a lot better.
Was there specific goals you had set out at the beginning that you wanted to hit during this program? I know a lot of ours has been, you know, dominating the Murph, or I feel like at the beginning it was body comp and just feeling overall better. As we had more discussions, there was more of the education on the looms, we kind of shifted our focus. I think that, and that was really, I think, one of the cool things with 90 Unchained and you being the first guy who goes through 90 Unchained with me is, having the education talks each week, seeing the looms. And I remember, and I have it in my notes where I remember saying, like, seems to have all kind of clicked, where I believe it was after one of the aerobic ones where we were talking about VO2 max, threshold, and it was, well, should I be putting this extra day into my training and kind of shifting our focus?
Mhm. Yeah, initially it was body comp. Uh, and again, that was, it worked out well because it was combined with the nutrition, how to adjust body comp while maintaining strength. And as you mentioned, it's changed as the program has gone on. And back to one of my original intents in terms of the programming, and our earlier conversation today is how do I throughout the year or throughout life or throughout different goals, how do you adjust training in order to compensate for those changing goals? And I think we kind of hit a wide gamut over the past 12 weeks that has not only taught me a lot, but also progressed me physically through different modes of training, if you will. Not necessarily modes, but focuses.